game chose a mighty nice time to crash. At least it didn't crash in the middle of something important. So, yay. It's awesome. We're obviously a little bit tired. I kind of want to know what happened to the crooked man. Is that supposed to be him?
Not what I was expecting. Morning, crooked man.
He's got a sharp tongue. I thought it would be better for everyone if he parted with it.
Thanks, Greenleaf.
Let's just call it even.
Hey, Sheriff.
I know who you are, Flycatcher. You've worked at the Woodlands for how many years now?
I think I've lost count.
I don't know who this
You
is.
gonna come see the truck off? We're leaving for the farm in a few. Thought you might want to. I don't know.
I'll be down in a minute.
Okay, great.
Is that supposed to be Toad? But we called him Flycatcher.
This
so.
fucking line.
Hello, everybody.
Oh, Mr. Wolf? Flycatcher left his keys.
Is everything okay? You look...
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I have to take care of this. We'll talk later, okay?
Okay.
Good morning, Miss White.
You're late.
What the hell is Bluebeard's job around here?
Someone's gonna see you, Colin.
Seriously? Don't wink at me. You know what you're doing. What the Really? Where is he even? Where? What? Where does he think he's going? Is my apartment on this floor? Whatever. Whatever. Let the pig do what he wants, I guess. How are they getting sent to the farm?
I'm going! Jesus!
I don't even feel bad for him. He's been on
We
our
only have
ass.
like 5 minutes.
They carry me for fuck's sake! I don't give a shit!
He's been on my ass the entire series. He deserves
Oh,
this.
thank you.
God damn.
It's been pretty busy around here.
Morning, Sheriff.
How can he see?
Nice fucking day.
Shut up.
Shit! Just go grab that, would you? Sorry about all this. I tried to help. Just why the hell did she have to send me and me boy away, huh? You promised me I'll get another chance. But Miss White said I had to go up to the damn farm anyway. I told her I had the money, but she didn't want to hear it.
Because you probably don't have the money.
Wait! Sheriff Bigby! I have something.
You know, he was up crying all night, poor kid.
Don't try to make me feel bad. Can't people see the giant toad right
now?
now?
Give this to Miss White, please? Dad says there's no time to say goodbye, so if you could bring it to her, she was nice.
Yeah, sure.
I couldn't take them all with me, and she said she liked that one the best. It's a willow beetle. That's a big one. They're cool, 'cause when they're little, they have these pouches that squirt juice at you if you touch them.
That's lovely.
I'm sure she'll love it.
She said it was pretty.
We're about ready to head out.
What's it like at the farm? I've heard ogres live there, and they eat people in their sleep sometimes.
God, I hope not.
Do we have to go? I want to stay here.
Well, we don't have a choice anymore. Don't worry. You'll be a lot safer there. There's plenty of space to run around, and a nice river nearby so you can swim all you want.
Even in daytime?
Yeah, you don't have to worry about the Monday seeing you. It'll be nice.
Can't they see him right now?
Come on. It won't be so bad.
Have you been there before?
No. Some of the animals aren't comfortable around wolves, so you wouldn't know, would you?
Oh my god, shut up.
We're all set.
Bye, Mr. Wolf.
Goodbye, TJ.
Feel bad
Hey,
for T-
Bigby. Where's your friend, Colin? Where's the fucking pig? How should I know?
Saying goodbye?
I don't miss Toad. We've been supporting him this entire time, and he's on our ass always.
Hi.
So, see ya. But hello.
You're still wearing that thing.
Oh. Yeah. I guess I am. It's not easy to forget. I know it seems like I should be able to. It's just...
It's okay. I get it.
Listen, I came here because I have to tell you something.
What is it?
It's about what happened to Faith and Lily. I'm not sure where to start. Faith, Lily, and I, we had this plan. We were gonna find a way out. Leave the pudding and pie for good. But then Faith decided to get some leverage. She stole a picture of Crane and Lily together. The minute Faith stole that photo, we had dirt on one of the Crooked Man's allies. If he found out, I had no choice. You have to understand. You've seen how they kept us quiet in that place. Can you imagine the lengths they go just to silence someone who had physical evidence?
It's okay. Just calm down.
I freaked out, okay? I thought if I came clean to Georgie, he'd get the Crooked Man to leave us alone. We could just forget the whole thing. Maybe try again in a few years.
You what?
So I told him everything. And I begged for mercy for all of us. I didn't want anyone to die over a picture.
You were just trying to protect them.
Yeah. Georgie promised he'd smooth things over with the Crooked Man.
Yeah,
But then...
that probably didn't go so well. Touch. She smiled. Okay, that was gonna be weird for a second there, and then she smiled. So that's all.
I don't know what happened, but that night at the club, Georgie came back and told me things had changed. He had to make an example of us. We had committed treason. And while the two of us were sitting there, as he was telling me this, Faith walked in, and I had to watch while Georgie...
Wait, so Georgie told you all this? Not the Crooked Man? Back at the well, you said...
I know what I said.
But it wasn't the truth, was it?
Yeah, it's okay.
What does it matter? I know the Crooked Man did it. So what if it wasn't the whole truth? It was true enough.
Yeah, it's fine.
I guess it worked out in the end. I can't hold that against you.
I know he ordered their deaths. I wasn't gonna let him get away with it because of a stupid technicality. Especially after... that night, after Faith. I tried to warn Lily, but she wasn't with her scheduled appointment. So I did the only thing I could do. I left Faith's head at your doorstep.
So she started all this?
You?
Wow.
I walked her over here, and I left her. Just hoping that maybe if I couldn't save them...
You were trying to get my attention. So you started all this.
That's what I said.
I just pointed you in the right direction. People like us get forgotten all the time. The Crooked Man was counting on that. When we suffer, we do it in silence. And the world likes it that way. We just fade, like we never existed. I couldn't watch that happen to Faith or Lily. Nobody cares about us. Not really.
It's going to be different now, I promise. Things like that won't happen anymore. Not while I'm around.
You'll make things right. You and Snow.
I don't know. Seems like no matter what I do, it's just not enough for her, or anyone. I just can't win with these people.
I know it might feel that way, but they need you, Bigby. Both of you. You two make a good team. The way you look out for each other, and look out for us. You don't see that a lot these days.
Snow doesn't really need me.
I'm sure that's not true. After everything you've done for us, maybe they don't want to admit it, but without you, none of this would have happened.
Yeah.
You listened when no one else would. You protected your friends, no matter the cost. And you brought justice to this town. Finally. Because you brought the Crooked Man in, everyone saw who he really was. So from where I'm standing, you did the right thing. You've been given this job for a reason.
He's a crow now, so.
And I left Faith at your doorstep because I knew if anyone stood a chance against the Crooked Man, it was you.
I hope I've at least done some good here.
You've changed this place. For better or worse, Fabletown wouldn't be the same without you.
Alright. I'll take it. Compliments.
You're not as bad as everyone says you are.
Why the ominous music?
I need to tell you something.
I have to tell you something.
I feel like we've met before.
You're trying to place me. You like my ribbon? Do you like it?
Faith wore one too. Would hide her beauty so she could escape his kingdom.
They used to call me the Little Mermaid.
Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about
He
Faith?
said he wanted to run more tests. I hope you find what you're looking for.
What? What? Mind blown. What do I do? What do I do? Go after her.
I'll see you around, Wolf.
I don't know if that was a good idea or not, but I did it anyways. Happily ever after. Alright. What did you do to Georgie? You and 68% of the players killed him. Majority there. You and 90% of the players brought him back alive. That's overwhelming majority. Kind of surprised about that, actually. You and 47% of players chose to imprison him. Alright, that's basically half and half. You and 98.5% of players accepted his gift. I don't know why you would not accept the gift. What do you say to a little toad, little boy? No, I'm not gonna give your gift. What? Why would you do that? You and 54.8% of the players last said, "I hope I've done some good here." That's a lot of. There was like what, 3 choices there, or 4 choices if you don't say anything. So that's definitely the majority. All right. Beast. Special stats. Lied to him about seeing Beauty outside the apartment. Okay, whatever. You promised Beauty you wouldn't tell Beast that you saw her outside the apartment. That's all we get. You fought Bluebeard after the interrogation. All right. We offered the butcher protection. We gave Colin a drink when he asked for one, and you helped him avoid the farm. Crooked Man, we took him to the witching well, and then we imprisoned him. Dumb, you killed him. That's all it says. You killed him. Faith, you gave her money after the fight with the Woodsman. Deceased. Not so sure about that. I'll talk about that in a second. Georgie, we smashed his place up, and we took money from his safe. Whatever. I don't feel bad. He was a murderer, apparently. We ripped Gren's arm off. Yeah, I kind of feel bad about that, since he actually turned out to be an alright dude. And then we drank with him after the funeral. Jack, you made a deal with him. That's really great. Lawrence, we went to his place first and prevented him from dying. So I guess he could have died? I don't know. I guess he could have died. All right. We brought Snow with you to the Trip Trap. He promised to bring the Crooked Man back alive. Yes, we did. We chose to wait for Tiny Tim. We accepted TJ's beetle and promised to give it to Snow. You stood up for Toad when Snow wanted to send him to the farm, and we gave him money, and he still hates us. And that is why I do not like Toad, because we did all that for him and he hates us. So he can go screw himself from the farm. He deserves it. And we chose to arrest Woody at the Trip Trap bar, which in retrospect, we probably should have arrested the dumb, or D, whoever it was. But whatever. We couldn't have known that at the time. So there you go. That is the end of Season 1 of The Wolf Among Us. I keep saying Season 1 as though there will be a Season 2, and I don't think it's been confirmed yet, but I really do hope they come out with the second season, because I loved this game. Arguably, I actually enjoyed The Wolf Among Us more than I did The Walking Dead Season 1. I like this. I like this plot line, or not, I like this environment or universe better. I liked it. I don't know. I just enjoyed the fantasy aspects of it, I guess. It also leaves a lot more room for stuff that can't necessarily happen in a more realistic thing like The Walking Dead. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. I think I enjoyed every episode, even though some people were saying episode 4 sucked, but I didn't mind it. But as a whole, the entire series, really enjoyed it. It's really cool. But yeah, there will be discussions about what that little line at the end meant there. I'm not really sure what to make of that. I'm not sure if that's trying to like imply that Nerissa has been Faith this whole time, like glamored, or if I don't know. There's probably multiple explanations that you could probably look up online, but that's what I'm getting from that. I might be wrong, but that's what I'm getting from that, is that Nerissa has been Faith this whole time, and maybe Nerissa was dead to begin with. I don't know. It's complicated. If they do come up with a season 2, I do hope they clarify that, because that would be nice. So, you know, it was really cool how like every episode like had its own like kind of feel to it. Like starting from the get-go, when you play episode 1, you kind of get this feeling that it's going to be like this noir detective mystery kind of thing, which wouldn't have been bad in retrospect either. But then each episode had its own like flavor. Like some of them were more action based. This last one had like everything, which was kind of cool. But some of them were like the first one was like mystery. One of them was like all action. The fourth one was just a bunch of walking around, not really any action at all. But it's fine with me. So yeah, all in all, it all turned out well. So I know that Telltale Games has a lot planned ahead of them. So The Wolf Among Us has now been concluded. I can't talk. So hopefully they come out with the season 2, but that'll be a while, because they just released episode 4 for The Walking Dead season 2. So I'll get around to that, and then episode 5 will come out, which will wrap up season 2 of The Walking Dead. So that'll be cool. And then they're gonna have Tales from the Borderlands and the Game of Thrones, which will be really cool, because I like both of those universes. So lots of stuff to come from Telltale in the future, and I usually enjoy what they do. So it'll all be good. But that's gonna do it for today. When we come back next time, hopefully it'll be for season 2. If not, then this is a fun series, and if you haven't played it, I don't know why you're. I guess if you're watching this, I don't know if I don't know if you haven't played it, you should play it and make your own choices and see how things turn out. So that's the cool thing about this kind of series, is that most playthroughs that you watch will probably never be exactly the same, most likely. So that'll do it for today. I'll see you guys later, and have a great day.